Ohayo gozaimasu. Or you can say ohayo if it's too long.
Here, let's try something. We've never done this before.
Yes.
Ready? Kirichi kyosuke onegaishimasu. Ready? Kirichi
起立
kyosuke
気をつけ
onegaishimasu.
お願いします
Wow. This
す
team
ごい
has
すごいす
hope.
ごい Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Amazing
お願いしますの願うは不安です。
おね願い願いお願い願い means wish or want
おは丁寧なの。
O is honorific
しますは丁寧なの。
します another honorific
おはようというのは
Ohayo
おはよう
means
早いっていうのは early
early It means early
朝早いですね。おはよ
The morning is really early
う。で、
So it's
おは
Ohayo
おはようのおは丁寧なの。
And again O is honorific
しますも丁寧なの。
します also honorific
だからね、早くからね、早いですね。早いって言うだけのもダメだ
It's
から。
it's
お
early
はよう
isn't it
ございます。
That's what exactly means Ohayo gozaimasu
はい、日本語教室はこれで。
Alright No more Japanese language lesson Let's move on
ミスターヤベ。
My name is Mr. Yabe
ポールさんとは
So with Paul, it's been more than 4 years. It's been since we start working together.
この新幹線、
This Shinkansen,
ジャパンブルー、あ、ジャパン
Japan red. That's the color.
と名付ける。ジャパンレッド、色がね。
The
色が
color is not just regular red, it's Japan
な
red.
ぜジャパンレッド？
Why Japan red?
それはね、
It's
茜色
because
といって
called
太陽が
Akane red,
朝出てくる時の
the image of the color of the sunrise.
日本というのは
Nippon,
日が出る場所。
Nippon means the place that the sun rises.
なんかね、日本。で中国語でね、読むとこれ
In
は
Chinese
ジッポンっていう。
Jippon in Chinese.
それがジッポンがずっと伝わっていて。
Jippon, 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 Nippon.
ジャパンになる。もういらん話ばっかりしてるな。
Sorry, I'm kind of getting off the topic. Sorry today.
小町という新幹線。
This is the name of Shinkansen Komachi.
時速320キロだ。あ、360キロ。
Oh,
時速
360 kilometers an hour. That's the
これ
speed.
ね、ホームに行って、
I will let you show you this Shinkansen today at the Tokyo station.
私もともと
So I am originally from JR East, Japan Railway East, and
専門は安全。
I was responsible for safety of the
で安全を
company.
ずっとやってきてね。
So I'm the
鉄製という
professional
新
on
幹線の
safety,
清掃チームに来て、それ
and
を安
once
全の考え方をね、どんどん浸透していった。
my boss told me to go to the company called Tessei, which is the cleaning company of JR East.
はい、それではね、このビデオをね、見ていただきます。
Today, unfortunately, you can't go into the Shinkansen, how they clean it, but you can see it very close to the windows.
今日ちょっと紹介あそこに女性が一人
And I brought my assistant.
香取さん
Her name is Katori. Katori-san.
コールハンエリ
And her first name is Eri. Eri. So call her Eri-san.
OB OG です
So she used to work at Tesse as well.
だから細かいことは質問してもらって
And she was actually one of the leaders of the members. She used to have about 60 workers handling. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. So when I joined Tesse,
ヒーローなの
I told people, I'm your hero.
私ねシュワルツェネッガー
By the way, Schwarzenegger is a big fan of. I am a big fan of him, and I saw all his movies. So when I joined Tesse, I told them, I'm your hero.
Hasta la vista, baby.
ということねところがみんなの
Yet
反応は
everybody's response when I said that to everybody was this.
Oh, come on! Stop whining! The kids are soft. You lack discipline. But I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me. You're not gonna have your mommy stand behind you anymore like your little douches. Oh no. It's time now to turn this mush into muscles. No more complaining. No more Mr. Cleaner to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
私入れたらスタッフはこういう顔を
My staff members was exactly like these kids when I said, I'm gonna lead this company, follow me. And my members are like that.
何を
So my point was,
これはヒーロー
when I said, follow me, just trust me and follow me, I'm your hero. And people were like, what the hell are you talking about?
この人何言ってんの
I have no idea what he's talking about.
ですから
That was the
これでは
response.
ダメだ
I realized, oh, this is not the direction I
上か
should
ら
take.
やりなさい
Top
と
down
言っても
will
ダメだ
not
から
work.
じゃあ
That's
どう
what I
考えるか
realized.
ということを
So I was thinking, and this is the result of what I did.
私のスタイル
This is my style.
その前にね
So in the past, Tesse was under these conditions.
特にね
Especially the top management was, their focus was cost down. How can we reduce the cost? Of course, people will lose the motivation if you just focus on the cost. So that was my challenge to fix this organization.
でセブンミニッツミラクルをやるんですけども
And then I came up with this 7-minute miracle. So my first target for them to feel more motivated was to give people pride in work.
これが全てになると思うんですよ
Probably this is the basic.
うちの会社はねどうしようもないんだろう
My company has a lot of problems, and I don't like my work, what I do.
ちゃんと会社を見立て
So as you, as a management, it's going to be difficult to handle those kind of mentality people to get work and motivated.
チームの構成をね
So right now, Tesse has about 900 employees
ですよね
at Tesse,
で平均年齢
and the average age is 50 years old. It's actually got younger. Used to be 58 or 60 years old. That was the average. And we tried to make it younger.
女性の比率
And female and male, 50-50.
で、パートタイムわかるよね
はい
パートタイムが40%。
It's about 40% of part-time workers and full-time workers 61.
今現在はこういう構成
This is current situation. In the past, the part-time workers were 60%.
でもやっぱそれじゃダメだ。
No, but we realized that let's increase the numbers of full-time workers.
コストパフォーマンスがありますから、コストがね、上がらないようにできるだけ
But we
抑
had
え
to
て
consider about the cost as well because we have a limited budget to run this company.
で姿勢を変える。じゃあどういう場合に変えるか。
So how did I change? What was the innovation here? So I
一つは
came up with these 5
自分たちの
secrets.
仕事場を激化
First, I tried to make their workplace and turn into a theater.
先ほどの CNN のビデオの中でね、
In a CNN, she was talking about Shinkansen theater, and also let's focus on hospitality, which is omotenashi.
それからこれ3番。
And third,
日本人がもう礼節先ほども
it's very important to be very polite, and that's a good part of Japanese culture. So let's focus on that too.
スタッフがエネルギー
As a management, I thought it's very important for our people to work with energy.
そしてお客様と
And I encourage them to communicate with our customers.
これが
These are the 5 simple secrets, and those are my target. He will explain.
これはファースト。これもホームで見ていただきます。
You will get to see how people bow to the customers in Shinkansen.
Oh, cherry blossom for the season, right? Beautiful.
この制服はね、一般の人です。この制服は
So as you can see, the different uniform, she's an instructor. She's training these people.
ユニフォーム変わってます。
And yes, by season they changed the uniform.
こういうことで、それからセブンミニッツミラクル、どういうふうにやってるか。
So how did we, so this is the actual physical fact that JR East Shinkansen has 20 minutes to stop until the next departure. This is the physical reason
ホームに行ってももうどんどん
that they have only 12 minutes. So every 4 minutes, different kind of Shinkansens depart and arrives.
12分のうちの
Out of 12 minutes,
降りられる
we take 2 minutes for customers to get off
3分が
and another 3 minutes to get on the Shinkansen, the new customers. So, which means we have 7 minutes to clean the
これ
Shinkansen.
はね、特にね、これは私たちの目安で、
7 minutes is our measurement.
これ遅いお客様がいたら
Sometimes customers taking more than 2 minutes to get off. Then we have to give them 3 minutes, 4 minutes, which means our 7 minutes will be shorter.
特に
Especially
外国の方
people from foreign countries. I'm sorry to say this.
遅いんですよ
They're
ね。
very slow. You guys are very slow. Not you, but foreigners. Yes.
だから私たち
They are
の
taking more time to get off.
時間が7分が
So we actually don't have 7 minutes. 6 minutes, 5
新幹
minutes.
線に乗られた時は
So when you got a chance to get on the Shinkansen, make sure you get off quick.
ごめんなさいね。
I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude,
で
but
この中でまず
within 7 minutes, what do we do?
到着してビデオにはありますね。
So once the Shinkansen arrives, they are bowing to the Shinkansen.
これは今から仕事をさせていただきます
This is the
という
message. Bowing is the message that we are going to clean the Shinkansen from now.
それと 私たちはちゃんと新幹線を見てますよと
And also, we want to send a message to the driver, Shinkansen driver, that we are watching you.
そして仕事を
And then start working in the Shinkansen.
でお客様が乗り始めでちゃんとここにも
And also another important factor that we collect the garbage as they get off.
7分を過ぎて仕事が終わると
And after 7 minutes,
お待たせいたしました
thank you very much for your
ありがとうございます
waiting.
という意味を込めて
And we bow to the new customers who are getting on
ね
to the
そうい
Shinkansen.
ったところであります。こういう具合に仕事をしてるんですね。でね
That's the work, simple work that the Tese provides.
先ほど言ったように、遅いお客様がおられる
So it doesn't promise that we have 7 minutes to clean. So actually, it will take 5 minutes and 30 seconds to clean the
それも
Shinkansen
完璧にやる。
with perfection.
で完璧にやってるって隅っこの方までやらないんですよ。
It's a simple, easy, clean process at the Tokyo station that they provide. So even though I say perfect, it could be something underneath or something.
そういう
But for surface cleaning, it's almost perfect.
だからこれをね、これセブンミラクルというのは鉄製のブランド。
So I made this 7-minute miracle as a brand of Tese.
だからこれをきちっとやれっていうだけではダメでしょ。
So as a management, you cannot just say it. You know, this is 7-minute miracle, so you gotta do it. That will not work.
この仕事は私たちの誇りだ。
I try to send a message to my people. The people needs to realize that the 7-minute miracle is my pride. This is time that I can work with. So it was a very key point that I made our people to feel pride in their work.
そうですね。でそのためにね、まず私が最初に
So first, what I did to our people is this.
みんな
Back then, our people used to think because they're cleaning people, they thought, you know, they work at a very low level of the society, so they had no pride.
みんなすごい仕事をしてる。
But I sent a message to my people, hey, your work should be proud because such reasons.
これも5分30秒で
Paul-san, the video didn't work that you sent it to him.
高田さん頼む。
The video didn't
高田
work.
さん。これもね5分30秒でやっていく。
So this work also done within 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
新しいダウンストリームソサイエティではなくて、
And
新しい
your work is this. I needed to explain the new way of understanding of what they
ポ
do.
ールさん、ね、報告した。
The video that you sent it to him, the Schwarzenegger, didn't play, and we needed you. So we couldn't play it. Yeah, we couldn't do it. It didn't play. Because you sent it to him, right? It didn't play. There was no
これ
video.
グランクラスで。 You are the expert to support its maintenance and cleaning.
So the new message that I told my people that you are supporting this world-class Shinkansen from the cleaning area and maintenance. So you are maintain the Shinkansen by cleaning.
それをするためにね、
At the same time,
ということに
I also insisted to focus on Kaizen as well.
改善分かるじゃん。
Of course, you understand the word
例え
Kaizen.
ばこういう具合に
For example, before
バケツを持って
they used to work to the platform with
お湯物を持ってたら
bucket holding in front of the customers, and people start thinking, oh, that's not really good feeling towards customers showing the dirty bucket. So let's put it in a cleaning bag. So we changed it to the survival bucket that you can fold it. It's a foldable bucket, and then put it in the purse or cleaning bag.
こういったちりとり
Also the broom and chest pan, dustpan. We also put everything in the cleaning bag.
でこれを入れることでものすごくね副次的な効果も出たんですよ。まあ時間があるからねお話ししますけど。じゃあこれを使ってどういう具合に仕事を
Also, I will show you how to make improvements to the broom.
で、終わったらまたそれをずっと釣りで、釣り竿、皆さん釣り竿あるでしょ。
You know, this is the concept of the fishing. Yes, fishing rod.
一つはこれです。
This was another idea. Maybe the nunchuck?
ジャッキーチェンじゃなくてこれな
Yeah, Jackie Chan です。
え
Jackie
ジャ
Chan
ッ
です。
キーチェンあれ
So first idea to fold the broom is a nunchuck,
あれカチカチってやるじゃん。あれも
like a foldable stick. We tried it,
でもあれは
but it was too weak. It was too weak. It was not supporting strong enough when we are using as a broom. So we came up with the other idea.
もう一つはこれ
Another Kaizen.
カバンにこれ鈴がついてる。
If you see closer, the back has a little bell.
これもみんなの
This was also the ideas from our people.
ね
So
なん
that
でねこんな
Kaizen,
ことをやったか
why we needed the little bell.
東京駅で
In Tokyo
1
Station,
年間に
per year, annually,
新幹線で忘れ物が5万
there are more than 50,000 lost items per year that they find only in
それ
JR
をね
East.
一番最初に
But who finds that lost item?
ね
It's the Tesse members. Our people will find it.
これ
And
キ
if
ャッシュだ
you
けどこれだけ
calculate into cash, it's about 400,000 US dollars.
40万ドルあるでしょ。そして
And mostly people leave phones,
で USB から
USB drivers.
でこれをねすぐには駅の方に届けること
So
ができます
Tesse people finds it but cannot return it soon because they have to clean first.
そうすると忙しい
So
から
in
忘
the
れて
past, they just put it in the purse and forget about that lost items to return it to the office.
だからそれを
So we received a lot of complaints from our customers. So this is the Kaizen.
Put in a specific case in here and put in this pouch. And then make sure we put this ring outside so that she knows that there's something that.
In last week, the team before, the guy lost his silver wedding band, left it in the hotel, and then we went to Nagoya, and I said, oh, don't worry, don't mind it. He got his silver wedding band back. Amazing.
ねこの鈴を出した時は
This bell,
もう忘れなんだよ
you yourself will not forget to return the lost items to the office, but people working around you also can notice, oh, she or he has the lost item in the bag. So you will not forget it. Return it to the lost and found office.
ほんのちょっとした
It's a little thing. This Kaizen that we do was very, very small things.
手製はねこうしたねちょっとした改善の積み重ね
But
で
small Kaizen accumulate. And then it will bring us a great result. So Tesse is only focusing on small Kaizens.
どうして
So before 50 to 60 complaints per year that we received, but we didn't return the lost items to the office soon, but because of the small
す
bell,
ごいと思うんですね
solved the problem. So no more complaints that we don't forget to return it to the office.
もう一つ
another Kaizen.
これ英語でねこう書いてますので、汚い話だけどもトイレの流し忘れが
There are a lot of, in the past, there were a lot of unflushed toilets when we start cleaning in the past in the Shinkansen.
これどうしたらいいの
So what can we do about, how can we solve this problem? Some people don't flush it. And recently, people coming from China and a lot of Chinese area in the country, they have no customs to flush the toilet after use it. And that was one of our Chinese staff members start talking about their culture.
そこでこのくらいの大きな
So we made a deliberately bigger sign
英語
in Japanese, English, Korean, and Chinese. Make sure you flush the toilet
でも
before
ちろ
you
んこ
leave.
れもセンサー式
And yeah, there are so many different ways to
そ
flush.
れが分かるように
Make sure it's a sensor that you need to just put the hand to the sensor, then it will flash.
する
So we solve this problem
ほ
again.
んのちょっとした
It's a very small idea that we
それも中国
implemented.
人のスタッフがちゃんとそれを伝え
And
てくれる
and our Chinese staff member become honest and then told us what the problem was, so we were able to solve the problem.
これは自分たちの力だけでやったんですけどねこういうの
This is another Kaizen.
Staff members that there are a lot of customers who have babies, but there is no space for them. So this is a new idea, the nursery.
そしたら JR 会社の
And the main company of JR East actually made this for customers. Idea implemented by the district.
新幹線には2つの、ね、改札があるで一方の改札の
So
が
there are two main exits in Tokyo Station. The one side had a nursery room,
それを
but the other side had
鉄線の
none.
女性スタッフが
And
やっぱり
one of our
作るべきだって JR に
members said, Mr. Yabe, I think we should have two nursery rooms in our main exit. So we proposed to our parent company, JR East, and that they listened to us, and we were able
もう
to
一つはこれ
implement it. What is this? Another Kaizen.
女性専用のトイ
This
レ
is woman toilet bathroom for women only.
ある事件があったのね
What happened was in the past,
鉄線のスタッフが女性スタッフが
one of the TESE members said,
共用のトイレっていうのは
in
飛
this,
行機とか
yes, there are
自分の家
unisex
だけでしょ
bathroom is only should available on the plane and also at home because you have husband or wife, so they have to use it together. But not Shinkansen. We should have women's toilet bathroom. So again, we proposed it to our parent company, JR East, and then they implemented it
で
for
こういう
us.
具合にねいろんなことで鉄製のまあこれはほんの一部
This is only a small part of examples that I shared it with you, but these small kaizens are everywhere in TESE.
改善っていうのはどういう
I have a question for you. What does it mean Kaizen to you?
Continuous improvement.
継続して向上する。
イエスただね
Yet,
それだ
however,
けじゃダメだと思うんですね
that's not it.
継続して改善に向けて
Continuously,
行動する
yes,
ということですね
you improve.
進化ということなんですよ進化の反対語は何でしょう
There's a word
イノ
innovation.
ベーション
Innovation. What's the opposite of innovation?
あんまり考えてくだ
Have you ever thought about this? What's the opposite word of innovation?
さい進化の反対は停滞です
Yeah, decline. Decline. 低下。Decline.
低下といや
Decline.
低下ではない停滞止まること何も
You
しない
stop improving.
ですからコンティニ
Yes, continue is the key. Always, always,
で
continuously.
も
Otherwise, you decline.
Mm-hmm. Not the same,
I
but
think we should
decline.
add this to the presentation. What do you think?
うんふんこれ今の大事な場所だと思うので、ちょっとプレゼンに入れましょうか。
ああね
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
think it's good. Never said that before.
英語では書けません。日本語で。進化。進化。
Innovation. Innovation, revolution, which one is the better word?
Revolution?
Revolution?
Let's say innovation.
Innovation?
Improving.
Yeah. か、レボリューションもしくは innovation. Innovation.
でもね、進化だね。
Okay,
で
let's
これ
stick with
はどんどんどんどん
renovation today. Make sure that you go up,
ね
right?
もう一つは
Another thing,
対価ってなんだよ。
the opposite of revolution. What is it?
なんていうの
Hmm?
Of revelation?
What's the opposite word of renovation? Revolution, sorry, revolution.
Destruction.
Decline. Decline? Regression?
でね、実は
Remove.
これとこれはイコールなの。
My point is, these two words are the same.
例え
Equal.
ば人間の尻尾、
For example,
ね尻尾は退化したでしょ。
we as a human being used to have a tail.
それは
But
人間の進化に伴って退化した。
Because we got revoluted, we lost
それで
the tail.
進化の反対語。
Huh?
Evolution.
Evolution,
退
evolution,
化
evolution.
エボリューション
Remove the R.
エボリューション、
はい。この R がなくなる。
ね、エボリューションエボリューションそしてこれとこれは一緒だ。
Exactly. These are the
人間の
exactly
方が
the
進化
same.
で
So I want to understand, the two words that are the same are evolution and
Innovation.
Revolution
revolution.
and evolution.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay.
進化の反対は停滞。停滞。
And
何も
what's
しない
the
ことって
opposite of
なんて
revolution?
言う何も変化がない。
No change. You will not improve. What is the word? Can you give us?
Stagnation.
Stagnation?
Oh.
Stagnation?
No one.
No
one.
Status
No one だ、これでいい。No one.
Can you give me one word?
No one.
Stagnation.
No one.
Stagnation. Stagnation.
あ、スタグネーション。
はい。
スタグネーション。こうかな言うかな
How do you spell? STA?
So, Mami-san, we're doing the opposite of evolution right now? Or
Yes.
revolution?
Revolution.
Revolution, okay.
そういう。ですから、常に
Always.
常に変化していくこと。
It's important to change and
ね。
improve.
だからそれを考えると、改善だ、改善だ、改善だって言うでし
Yes.
ょ。
Kaizen, Kaizen, Kaizen. People say that.
どうやって続けさせたらいい
But how can we keep,
どうやって続
not to stop, but how can we make your
ける
people keep doing it? If you don't see them that they're changing, do you think your people will keep doing it? If you as a management don't see your people or paying not paying attention, what could happen to your
だか
people?
ら改
They
善
will lose motivation.
これも大事
Yes, Kaizen is
で
important.
もそれを
Kaizen is
続け
necessary.
るためにも
But it is in order to continue
会
Kaizen
社
as an organization needs to recognize what they're
全
doing
体の
as a whole. That's the culture that you need to make as a leader.
だから鉄製は
So
まあ
Tessei
日本の
is a Japanese company. Many Japanese companies are very comfortable listening the word Kaizen, but not you don't just put top down to do it, but it's important to share the Kaizen ideas and then you recognize them. So that's how you
You celebrate.
continue. Yeah, you celebrate.
ということです。ね。 もう一つはモーニングミーティング。
And another thing was morning meeting.
22名
We have one team is 22
1回
people.
でも10回でも
It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you need to do once a day. If it's necessary, do it 5 times, 10 times, no problem. But when you have that meeting, then take an action immediately.
という取り組みを
I asked my leaders not to get permission from me every time. If you think it's right thing to do, do it.
もしみんなが自分たちはお掃除屋だと
If my people just kept thinking that they are the only cleaner people, so how can I do this? That our people will no longer think that they are only a cleaning
皆さん
person.
の会社のスタッフは
How
自分は何々だ
Your people. Your people are also thinking I'm the engineer or I'm the only something.
それを
Probably the same situation, similar situation. But as a leader, how do you change your people
その人
in the
たち
mental
がこの
wise? So what in my case, first I think what I did was change the uniform.
今までの制服はこういう制服
This was the old uniform that they used to wear.
わかるでしょお掃除
It's very obvious. Looks like
これじゃ
she is a
もう
cleaning
自分は
lady.
お掃除だと思うでし
Yes.
ょ
So of course, if you're wearing the same uniform, you will also think that you're the only cleaner
例えばこういう
person,
制服
cleaning person. So I changed it. This is a seasonal one. This is for the summer,
例えばこ
and for the winter time
れクリスマスね
to celebrate
こういうこと
Christmas.
や
This was all the idea came up from our people,
恥ずかしくないんだよね
and I was thinking, are you
でも
not really
海外の人
shy to do
は
this?
大喜び
But our customers are so excited to see us.
まあ今ね新型コロナ関係でね
Yeah.
自粛してますから
Until COVID, we were doing really
それ
good
から
actively.
クリスマスもちょっと自粛
But right now, probably we come back. But during COVID, we were not allowed to do this. But from next year, or this winter time, probably we will do that again.
浴衣も
And yukata, that's the summer kimono
で例えばこういう
to celebrate summer, using the different flowers and the hat.
要するにね仕事を楽しくやろう
So I want my people to feel, oh, work is fun.
きついなとか
Well, I
ね
don't want to go to work
いや
today.
いやながらやるんじゃなくて
It's not good because if you're spending the same time working, why not enjoy? Why don't we enjoy working?
節制が今ある大きな理由が一つ
So the main big reasons that Tessei is still successful today
楽しみながら
is
仕
that
事をする
people
という
is
一つの
enjoying
最高のスキルを手に
our work. So that's actually the highest happiness that you can feel as a human being. Enjoy working.
皆さんのところのスタッフは楽しみなが
How
ら
about your staff members? Are they enjoying your work?
それとねそれだけじゃなくてメディアも使います
Also, as a team, as a top management, I use the media.
最高のビジネス
I took advantage of it, and we become the cover letter or cover of the magazines that it sold the top sales in Japan.
ね
Nikkei Business is the name of the magazine. Also, CNN visited us,
え
and we even become a model of musical.
もう大反響
And then the musical was super popular.
これが私
That's supposed to be me, I guess.
読みなさいのコメディアン
He was a comedian. He was famous for comedian, but he became my role to play. And also the Twitter. We have an official Twitter account.
で鉄製ちりとりっていうツイッターも皆さんよろしく見てください
If you got chance, but this is only in Japanese, but we have this
ツイッタ
Twitter,
ーのフォロワー数
and
多い時で1年間に
there are more than 2 million comments a year that we receive.
これ
It's pretty
フォ
well
ロワーも
known.
含んだ話ですよ
はい
例えば1件のツイッターに2000件とかね、ありますからね
So a lot of people are very interested in Tessei. we become more famous now in
そういう
Japan.
ことをやりながらこうずっと盛り上げて
So that's how I made Shinkansen workplace as a theater.
仕事をしている技術者
So our people now start feeling, oh, I'm not just cleaning the Shinkansen, but I'm supporting the world class Shinkansen or the train system in the world by cleaning and giving a maintenance too.
でその考え方の根本が一つがこれです。100-1を動き
So this is the old math, in my opinion. This is the right formula.
オールマ
Yes, this is very old. To me, it's very old math.
ース。鉄製よ。これです
Tessei does this.
100-1
100 minus 1 is 0. This is Tessei's math.
意味わかりますか ?100-1
Does it make sense to you?
これは
One
ね、
defect, you destroyed the entire reputation.
日本のね、サービス業界がよく使っている
This is not only Tessei, but it's very common method or calculation recognized in Japanese service areas, service
100人の
industries.
人が仕
It's
事を
very well known math calculation.
100人の人が仕事を
Let's say we have 100 people working and one person made a defect or did something wrong, then our result becomes 0. Make sense to you?
ですから皆さんも含めてこの1をなくそう
So
と
I'm sure you will do the same. We are focusing on eliminating that one.
けしからん何やってん
Not good. What are you doing?
あれをちょっと作り直す
Let's make a new manuals so that people will not make the same mistake. Yet, yes, that's important to focus on eliminating one, but
でもよくよく考えたら
think deeply.
99の人
How about 99 people who are doing right?
99の人
99 people working right. As a top management, are you watching them?
ここしか見てないんだよ
Do you tend to get focusing on that one and kind of ignoring 99 people?
99の人は一生懸命頑張ってい
99
る
those people are working so hard,
それをプロだよ
but you can't really say that because you're paying them, they do the right thing is normal. Your attitude is wrong. You have to really think deeper as a management. How can we treat those
その
99
人たちはど
people?
う思うようになるか
How can you motivate them if you are not watching them?
いくら頑張っても仕方がない見てくれない
Those people will start think, oh, my boss is not watching how well I'm doing. Then they're losing their motivations. Then they start thinking, oh, I will just do whatever my boss tells me.
だからこの1をなくす努力を
So
しなが
yes,
ら
at the same time you are eliminating that defect, but how can you motivate 99 people, the rest who are doing the right work?
それを考えたのが、ね、その一つがエンジェ
And
ル
in Tessei, we had the same problem. So what happened was we came up with this great idea called Angel Report.
エンジェルリポートは
What is
1チーム
Angel
に
Report?
必ず1名
So as I said,
エンジェルリポーターがいます
one team has 20 to 20 people in one team, and I select one angel reporter.
その人は
So
自
each
分
team
の
has
仕
a
事をし
one
ながら
angel reporter. And yes, that leader is also doing the daily work, but also I ask those leaders to report me whatever it happened to your members,
基準もあり
what
ま
they're
せん
doing, no regulations, nothing. You just freely, you can report me anything you saw, you heard
基準もある
every day.
それを報告してくれるんですけどね基準はないからそのエンジェルリポーターがこれはいいと思った
So
こと
the
を
angel reporter thought, oh, that's a great idea, or my people did such a wonderful job, then just write it down and report it to me.
まあそれをねいろんなことにも応用してるんですけども大体ね今ね年間1万件1万2000件から3000件報告する
So these days, so we receive those angel reports from our team members, about 120,000 reports per year.
ではそのエンジェルリポートの
And I like to explain what kind of angel reports that we receive every year by video.
This is a story of the 7-minute miracle. Omotenashi, hospitality, a deep sense of the customer. You can see it with your own eyes, or hear it with your own ears. But it moves your heart and creates memories. It is an important word to the Japanese people, and one we are proud of. Wow, what a clean toilet, a woman customer exclaims to herself. Ensign felt a creeping sense of happiness. It makes it even cleaner, Ensign said to herself and began scrubbing even harder. They wanted to go to Ichigo Yuzawa. There was still time before their train, so Isan guided them to the waiting room. I'll come get you when it's time for your train. Then Isan went to get the customer. I remember, you helped me last time as well. With one word, Isan was struck speechless. Thank you so much for remembering. On the escalator, a worried expression on her face. Her two children were taking the Shinkansen by themselves. Emsan asked the children's age. What are they wearing? The car number, and said, leave it to me. They lined up properly and waited for the train. Thank you so much. The mother kept saying, thank you, as she left. And the mother felt a new sense of confidence of the two children taking the trip on their own. Another amazing story. How's it going? If you can't unclog the toilet in time, we'll just have to put an out of order sign up. With his hand stuck in the toilet, sweat running down his face, Kaizen said, I can do it, thank you. Kaizen smiled with pride when the hose cracked. Asan was drenched in dirty water. Quick, change your clothes. I'm okay. If I don't finish this job, the train will be delayed. This is the kind of great people we work with. I was in tears without even realizing it. When we were finished and lined up on the platform to bow, there was a thunder of applause. The Japanese people standing next to them also said, thank you for your hard work. The staff were all moved and felt truly happy. The Shinkansen Theater truly is wonderful. Emsan, looking inside the train, spotted bird droppings on the outside of the window on car number 2. Oh no, said Emsan, and quickly wiped it away. The customers sitting by the window mouthed the word, arigato, and smiled and waved their hands. Have a good trip. Emsan smiled without thinking and waved back. T-San took a call. A woman had dropped her ring in the toilet, so he emptied the wastewater and took a net to desperately look for the ring, but with no luck. Y-San came running to help. They filled the tank with water and again tried over and over again to find it. Oh no, we can't find it. T-San and Y-San were united in their desire to put the ring back on the customer's finger. Why aren't there any garbage cans here? K-San approached him. I'm so sorry. Thank you for trying to dispose of your garbage properly. K-San apologized and took the garbage from the customer. The man stormed off angrily, but then turned around and came back. Thanks, he said, and waved his hand. You see, he was only angry because he didn't know what to do. After the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, a nun came to us from the U.S. to help the recovery effort, but was waiting on the platform with a mountain of luggage. Kei-san and 2 other staffs helped her get all of her bags onto the train. To show our appreciation, let's all see her off. The staff all lined up on the platform, and the nun got off, and the train gave each staff a candy. Thank you for coming all the way here. Our work used to be defined by the 3 Ks. Kitsui, difficult, Katanai, dirty, and Kiken, dangerous. Let's put an end to that error. The new 3 Ks. Kansha, gratitude, Kangeki, inspiration, and Kondo, impressiveness. Welcome to the 7-minute miracle.
Angel reports. Thank you very much, Paul, for doing this.
こういう話
These stories
何気なくスタッフが
This is very normal to our staff members because that's what they do daily. But as a management, we never knew what was really going on and what kind of stories are happening every day. So the staff members working together, they needed to report it to me. What's really going on at the Gemba?
で、このエンジンリポートに報告された回数によっていろんな昇進したりとか給料が上がったりとか。
Yes, we evaluate those NJ reports and give extra bonus, of course. Also easier to get promoted if you're doing great. So we try to focus on those 99 people who are trying to do the work the best they can. Yes, as I mentioned, one is very important to eliminate. So NJ report really helped us to recognize what 99 people are doing good job. So this is the very good, strong strength of Tese, even today. In the past, Tese's work stood for kitsui, kitanai, and kiken. So people, they were thinking my work is 3K. 3Ks. And how can I get, motivated of my work? How can I have pride in my work if I'm dealing with 3Ks all the time? So we changed it to new 3Ks. Kansha, gratitude, kangeki, excitement, and kando, impressive. We changed it from old 3Ks to new 3Ks. These 3Ks become our new target. This picture was taken in Fukuoka right before COVID started. Thank you very much for your attention. This is my talk. ちょっと待ってください。Pause.
Questions?
Yes.
Now's the time. Go ahead.
Daniel, go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Yabe. Thank you very much for your fine presentation.
素晴らしいプレゼンありがとうございました。
May I ask you,
お伺いしたいんですが、
you explained with the 99 staff how to encourage.
99名が
What about the one?
そのね、仕事ちゃんとしてるっていうのをちゃんと認めてあげましょう。ただその一人失敗したその人に対してで仕事がちゃんとしっかりできてない、グッドジョブができていない、その方に対してはどういうアクションを取られますか？ Let's talk about this one. はい、何ですか？It depends what kind of defect or what kind of mistake he or she made.
In the heart and in the head.
Let's say the person made a mistake even though he or she is doing a very good job, hard work. Or sometimes sabotage your work. What happened to that? How did he or she make the mistake? You need to analyze that first. Sometimes people make mistakes even though you're doing right work all the time. Sometimes you make mistakes. In that case, I say, I love your work. I know you're putting a lot of effort. Okay, but you made a mistake this time. Let's analyze together and eliminate so that you will not make the same mistake. The another case, if you're not doing the right work, you try to sabotage your work, in that case, we will punish them. Reduce the salary. We have to ask that person to leave the company. If he or she didn't listen, try to hide problems, and we all giving the warning many times, but still don't change, then we have to let them go.
そういうのはね、いいかな、優しさと温かさと厳しさと公平さ。
Warm heart, but strict at the same time, and fairness. Those are three keys as in management. Yes, you are a human being, I am a human being. We need some warm heart to that person. I have to show that I have a warm heart like you do.
その一方では厳しさ。
However, as a leader, you have to be very strict. Yes, you cannot be just always, spoiling them. You don't do that. That's not the point. You need to be strict as a management because to respect your people doesn't mean that you spoil them. And then the fairness. You have to be fair to everyone. It's not
同じように給料を上げる。それも大事ですけど、それは平等ですよね。
To promote at the same time, sometimes it's important, but
よくやってる人は給料を上げる。
You should look into that person, and if he or she is doing more than the other people, then you should raise that salary to the person, but not the others. Even though they are in the same conditions, you have to be fair. You have to watch them carefully and be fair. It doesn't mean that you treat them equally. It's a different thing. Warm heart, strictness, and fairness. As a top management, you have to make a good balance of those three.
Okay.
Did I answer your question, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
はい。はい。はい。
Thank you very much for this.
ありがとうございます。
To ask, what's the typical agenda for morning meetings, for example?
例えば朝礼の流れ、毎日やられている朝礼の流れってどういうルーチンがありますか？
朝礼はね。
For the morning meeting.
モーニングね、ミーティングだからね。朝礼はね、朝の朝礼。
Let's say there's a morning meeting in the morning. First of all, we will give the information what's going to happen today. Also, what do we need to do? That's it. Very simple. Just share the information. It's not only morning. Whenever you need the meeting, you just quick, short, brief information sharing area. So every time you do the 7 miracle cleaning, then after that you will have about 20 to 30 minutes break until you start the next cleaning. So as a team, they always discuss what did we do right, wrong, what can we do to prevent, to make the same mistake. Let's not do that. Let's not make the same mistake for the next cleaning. They have the quick meeting all the time. I said morning meeting here, but forget about the morning part. Short time meeting. Paul-san, maybe we should change it to short time meeting instead of morning meeting because it happens all day long. 何がですか？何が7000？何が7000？
そのショートタイムミーティングのでやったことは年間7000件ぐらい
報告、改善したっていう報告。
いや改善、
ミーティングしたよっていう
行動もしたっていうね。
はい。So I get the report every year about 7,000 cases that they have discussed, whatever that they discussed, and then they made changes, including of course Kaizen activities. So many different reports that I receive, about 7,000 cases per year. So they do have a lot of meetings, quick meetings. 離職率教えてください。
離職率ってね、はっきりとは言えないんですけども。
I don't have the specific number right this moment. When I belong to Tesse as a leader, let's say I hired 10 part-time workers. Let's say I hired 10. After 1 month, I lose 5 people. Then those 5 people who left, After 1 year, everybody's gone.
それが
Does it make sense?
私が
That was the situation when I
来た時の
joined
離
Tessei.
職の具合
That
そ
was
し
the
て
turnover for
こうい
time
うことを
workers,
いろんなこ
time
とをやってきた
part-time.
こういうことをやってきた
But
ら
after doing these
その結果
activities, as a
10人の
result,
パートさんを
let's say we hire 10 part-time workers.
すると1ヶ
After
月で
1 month,
3人ほど辞める
3 people leaves.
なぜか
3 people leave.
こんな
Why?
にきつい掃除だとは思わ
Oh,
な
I
かった
never knew that Shinkansen cleaning is
3
that difficult to do, so people can't handle sometimes. So 3 people left.
そして後の7人
Then
が
after,
ず
and
ー
then
っと
7,
残ってくる
those 7 people tend to stay longer. They don't quit anymore.
ですから離職率がどのくらい
So turnover number doesn't really mean to me. It's very important that people feel comfortable working at Tessei.
だから今人集めに苦労することはありません
So it's not really difficult like other companies. If Tessei recruit people, they're willing to come and work for us.
OK
Did I answer your question?
ちょっと納得してない
I don't think you understand. You agree? That's what he said.
Pay compared to like someone that works at,
How does it compare? How does it compare to other people that what?
like, is there a minimum wage
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Yeah,
How-
minimum
how
wage.
is the pay on the
うん
scale?
そのパートタイマーさんでいいんですけど、時給いくらとか最低賃金いくらとかっていうのはございますか？
時給はね私が来た時は
Hourly
ね
rate
1時間850円
1 hour is about 850 yen
今は
back then when
今
I
ね
joined.
私が
Current
リタイアする時には時間給は
The
1100円
it's about 1,100 yen.
1100円それでもっともっ
1,100 yen
とお金を
hourly.
もらいたい
If you want to earn more money,
あとはボーナスも出しますからボーナスの時もらうかそれともね社員正社員
you have an opportunity to become a full-time worker.
そしたら給料が上がります
Then you
月
will get
大
more
体、基本
salary.
給が16万ぐらい
So it's about $1,300
でそれにいろんな手当がつき
per
ますから
month
月
plus
25万円
commuting fees, some
そ
other
してさ
such
らに
pensions,
も
and
っともっと給料がもらいたいと思ったら
then you can
主任
get
に
bonus too.
主任に
Then if you
主任
work
試験に
harder, you have an opportunity to
そうですね
pass. You can try
そして
to
主任
pass
試験
the
から
test.
今度は
Then you can
チュータ
become
ー
a
試験
manager.
管理者試験に
There are so many opportunities
そうする
to
と給料がどんどんどんどん上がって
go
いく
up.
仕組み
That's the system. トヨタさんと比べて時給は一緒ですか？変わりますか？
時給はねそんなに変わらないんだよ
No, the hourly payment compared to Toyota workers, let's say temporary
まあ僕もちょっと
workers,
高いと思うね
probably slightly higher than Tessei, but pretty much the same.
まあそれ聞いてくだ
And
さい
あと最低賃金って今、場所によると思うんですけど、so the
最低
minimum
あ
wage
国で
depends
決めて
on
るからね
the
今最低
prefecture.
賃金はね900
Tokyo
時給で
Is minimum is about 900 yen,
今ちょっとどうなってるかわからない
little higher,
うん
little
900円
higher.
ちょっと
950, 960 yen per hour. That's the minimum wage. It's decided by the law. So anywhere you go, even Hokkaido area or Kyushu, pretty much the same.
だからまあお掃除の世界だからね
Thank you very much for the awesome presentation. I just want to get the duration of the brief meeting on a stand-up meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And when exactly do employees get the time to report those continuous improvement projects?
例えば改善のアイデアがあります、そういった提案する時間というのは掃除中は難しいと思うんですが、そういう時間というのは別途与えられてるんでしょうか？
一つの提案としてはね、一つの方法としてはね、さっき言ったショートタイムミーティングでしょ。
So every time something that you need to share the information, we open up the short meeting as I explained.
それをね、時間内でやろう。
時間内っていうのはその8時間の仕事のないってことですね。
There you
So
go.
we have 8-hour working time in a day, and within 8 hours we have those short meetings.
休憩時間も合わせて
including the
8時間、休憩時間も合わせてね。
including the break time.
ここで朝礼、モー
As
ニ
a company, they offer 8-hour work,
モーニングミーティング。
and we have morning
こ
meeting
れは
at
も
the
う
very
単に
beginning.
伝達とかそういう
A simple information sharing.
時間
Then in between, you have a
で
time that you don't clean. Between cleaning, you have a short time break.
5割でこの時にね提案を出してくる。
And so during that short time meetings, if you have some Kaizen ideas, you share it in the team.
すぐ自分たちでもやっていく。
And if you can change immediately, go ahead and do it.
でそれよりもねもうちょっとこう難しい
It's more difficult Kaizen or something more complicated that you cannot apply immediately, then after work,
1時間時間を設
you can have 1 hour extra overtime.
けて、で
to
こ
do
の中
it.
でじゃあみんなで集まって
And then
いろいろね
as a team,
アイデア
they
を出
get
して
together and discuss
でこれは
deeper.
超過勤務手当を
So we pay for the overwork.
でここでやったものをラリーってどういうふうにラリーテニスのラリーをラリー
続けてください。それで説明するの。So what we do is spending an extra hour to do the Kaizen, and as a company organization, we want to recognize, we want to celebrate some good ideas. So what we do is collect through the team leaders that the good ideas that they made a huge effort. Then we collect those ideas, and then we have a one. それは1日の大会ですか？それともwe spend whole day not working, but to present what they did as a team. So we share Yokoten. It's Yokoten to share the Kaizen ideas as an organization. So we celebrate for those good ideas. Did we answer your question?
Yes.
About a specific leader who is not willing to do Kaizen.
Yes.
How do you? So
And how
例え
do
ば
they encourage it? How
そ
do
のリーダー先生が選ぶリーダーもしくはエンジェルリポーターの人たちでその人自身リーダーなのに改善やりたくないとか結構改善に対してネガティブな人のリーダーに対してはどういう指導をされてますか？
リーダーになる人はね
I have a conditions to choose as a leader.
選んでいません。
So I do not choose a person who is not interested in Kaizen. He or she cannot be a leader. Does it make sense?
Also,
そういう人しかリーダーになれない。
You cannot be a leader if you are not interested in Kaizen in our company.
answered.
完璧な
Which I think,
完璧な
as I listened to that
答え
answer,
ありがとうございます
I think to myself, of all the profound leaders that have been in the Japanese culture, they've all been about Kaizen, whether it be Fukazawa, whether it be Inato Nitobe,
Inazone.
whether it be Sakichi. They're all Kaizen leaders. They're all people that love Kaizen.
Okay, Adam?
Yes, how long was the transition from
うん
the old case to
うん
the new case?
古い 3K から新しい 3K に変わることができたその期間どれぐらい時間かかりましたか変わるのに
最初の2年間
First 2 years when I joined this
とんで
company
もなかっ
it was a horrible
た。もう
company
抵
oh
抗
my
いっぱい
gosh I didn't know what to start with
でもそれでも続けたら
but I didn't give
3
up
年目ぐらいから
so on the third year
変化が
people
見え
start
始
changing I saw on my eyes that people start changing
それは私が聞いたんではなくてスタッフがそういうふうに言っているということを見に行った。
So the third year, what I heard from my staff members, that people are talking about you in a good way. Something good rumor that I start hearing. And then some people reported to me.
情報収集源はエンジェルリポート。
And then Angel Report really supported to my
エンジェル
philosophy.
リポートは最初の、3年ぐらい経ってからね。
First 3 years of Angel Report,
始めたんですけども、1年間に1000件ぐらいしかやってない。
it was only 1,000 reports a year at the beginning when we started the report. was not much. But after 3 years, I saw the significant number increasing, and I thought, oh, it could work. And we make sure we celebrate those people. That was the third year of my Tessay life. And after 5 years, the organization became my style. That's how I want it. Oh, and then I was 100% sure. If even though I leave this company, this good culture will continue.
And it does to this day, which is pretty amazing.
Yes. Well, it's impossible for me to live until 100 years old and working at Tessay to try to manage those people. No, people will disappear someday. People won't stay at the company for a long time. So it was very difficult. It was my challenge to make a very strong foundation of the good culture. But I end up staying in the company for 10 years. The last question. Hi.
Thank you. And the question is, how often do you go to the Gemba? And what's the first thing that you share with your team members?
1日にどれぐらい現場に行かれますか？で、現場行った時にリーダーと話されるまず最初のことは何ですか？
もう今はね、リタイアしてますからね。
働いてた時で。
働いた時ね。
When I was in Tessay, once a day at least, I go to the platform and see how my people are working. And I don't talk to them. I just watch them. Not me talking first, but my members start talking to me when I'm there at the Gemba. Sometimes, some members said to me, Mr. Yabe, what you doing here? Are you bored or something? You have nothing to do? That's why you are here and watching us? I know you are busy. Don't hang around here. Just go back to the office and work for us. Okay, one more person.
Okay.
Did you have doubts on the way that you were heading? Yes, how did you deal with it?
自分がこうやっていこうって決めた後に、やっぱりこれ違うかなっていうちょっと自分を疑うようなことはそのやっててありましたか？
ありました。
Yes, I had doubts.
ものすごくありました。
Many doubts.
でも
that I wasn't sure. But
迷った顔をすると
if I show my doubt face to my people, people will stop following me. As a leader,
例えば困っても
even though you have problems, you have issues, if you kind of give that impression to your people, people will not follow you. Yes, I had so many problems, issues, but in front of people, I had full of confidence and I have no problem dealing with this company. Yes, that was my, yes, try to show my confidence. And then I was dealing with my people with respect. As a leader, I think that's the key.
But
of course, if you realize that you're going in the wrong way, you have to immediately change the direction. All right, are you ready to go to the Tokyo station? Okay, I will take you to the Tokyo station.